Welcome back to a brand new video, and today's video we're watching that video. I forgot its name into the video.
The internet's got its variety of niches and groups, but I think I found the lamest one. You know, looks maxes. This is them, but like even lamer somehow.
How can people be lamer than looks maxers? Oh, some mix up BP and looks maxers. And tell me, how does this fix your eyes? You're just lifting up your eyebrows, bro, and your eyes. You think that's gonna like fix your eyebrows and eyes?
Ow.
Look at this dude.
I'm talking about people that make black pill content,
Was
like
that Jamaican
even lamer
Thanos?
somehow.
Was that Jamaican Thanos?
Look at this dude.
I'm talking about people that make
Chill.
black pill content. This is a group of people that believe looks and genetics are the most important thing in life, and they decide how every interaction is gonna go. Which
I wouldn't say the most important, but it could depend on how interaction can go though. But not all the time though. You could say majority, maybe. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's correct but far from the truth.
is, you know, sort of right, but also so far from the truth.
See?
And the thing that makes these people so lame is that they're quote-unquote straight men who edit other men because
It is pretty good. It is pretty good that straight men edit other straight men, you know? It is pretty good.
they think they look good, or they argue about which man they think looks better in a comment section. And just
That is pretty gay. Comment below. I say that is better. I say he's better. I can name every looks maxer I know, just because I've seen so many edits. There's Romulus, Zeta. I know a lot. I forgot their names. Hulo, $25 max though. Who must love cheese pizza? Zeta, that's 33. Damn, I know way more. K Shami, Cookie King, Dylan Latham, I'm the villain. Also, what's up, Cookie? But that was Zeta that said that. That's 6. But then there's this guy with ginger hair and brown eyebrows. There's this other one, and etc.
bully people who aren't conventionally attractive. When I know damn well these people are behind their desk looking like this and telling me this guy's right eyebrow is bigger than his left, so he's cooked. And then proceed to tell me this is the peak of male beauty.
What? I've never seen something so. Why does this look like the emoji lip?
Alright, bro. As a part of this video, I've looked into the
Ryan Gosling is like way more handsome than him. Like, no homo.
species I'ma call BP people
No
or
video.
black pill people. I've studied their behavior and learned their lingo, and
Oh look, he also said BP people.
really, I don't like what I found. And just to
Unless I said BP people in my head.
be clear, black pill is more like an extreme version of looks maxing, not necessarily all looks maxes, but you know, drag making that distinction. The first place I looked to study these creatures was TikTok. There's a good chance that you've come across a black pill edit or two. Normally what these consist of is a stitch of somebody saying something like, oh, looks don't matter, or someone that's not seen as conventionally attractive literally doing anything.
Yeah, but I'm kind,
I've seen an edit like this before.
smart, thoughtful, and caring, and those are things that matter more.
Yeah, but it's usually guys though that get edited than girls. I've seen her, another one, and another one. I think I've seen like 3 or 4 women edits, and tons of guys. Pause. I mean like BP edits.
What did this poor lady do?
Honestly, yeah, what did she do? Just getting like bothered because people find her unconventionally pretty. I don't know if I even used that word correctly.
Who do you? Literally anyone can get hit with a black pill edit.
I think I've seen an edit where a handsome guy, no homo, got black pilled edit or BP'd edit. However you say it, I must say BP. Got BP'd edit. I'm like, well, this guy's good looking. I don't get it. Why he's getting edited? Yeah, it was like still whatever though. Oh, this is Jordan. Oh, and Chico. That's 8, but they don't find themselves. Jordan finds himself as a look smacker. Chico doesn't. Chico doesn't like BP. I'm pretty sure Jordan does though.
Nobody is safe. And normally the people that make these edits obviously leave their face out because almost 100% of the time they look like this.
No, I think I've seen an edit where a guy just showed himself as a BP editor. I was like one of the few thousand likes, and then it popped off. I want to say 100% of the time, or just over 90% of the time.
But on the rare occasion where the editor includes themselves in, it's so obvious every.
It is pretty obvious. I think I've seen like 1, 2, maybe even 3 or 4, where 1 through 4, 1 through 4 edits where I couldn't tell who was the real faker because they added like tons of random people that I personally don't know of. Because I know tons of look smackers, because I see tons of edits. But there's ones that are pretty obvious. There's other ones where you're like, oh, I wouldn't notice if I just really didn't look at it that good. And there's ones where it's like, who's the faker?
Single time because you just see this ethereal looking world renowned model and then this nigga. Okay, just try and figure.
Yeah. I mean, usually it's white people that get the edit, not black. Not some races, but it's usually white people. White skinned people.
It out yourself. Let me show you an edit and I want you to figure out which one is the person that made it.
That's Romulus. Hula. It's just the background, bro, Chacho. Cause look at
And I want you to figure out which one is the person that made it.
Nighttime. Maybe it's just the nighttime.
Did you find?
There was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. One night, I can't tell. Morning. Morning.
Did you find
But
them?
one of them
Let's try another one.
But one of them was himself though. That's what I was thinking about, but I forgot his name. I would have saw the other guy.
Let's try another one.
If you didn't laugh at it, would have saw.
Did you find them? Let's try another one.
I would have said it was him if that guy didn't laugh and pause at him, like make him like slowly more the attention. But that could have been the guy that edited it that put him more as the attention. And that's Romulus again. Zeta.
People in the comments
Zeta. Marlon.
just flaming this nigga too. This guy just replied with this image. Fitting. I don't know where this nigga thought he was going with this. That's not a sneaking, that's trespassing. Twin, being nice does not cost anything. Okay, but on TikTok you also find the higher ranking BP people having mug-offs.
Lives were mog-offs? I think I never seen one. I never saw one before.
I mean, alright bro. But can we address the elephant in the room though? This BP business is kind of zesty.
It's not zesty, but morally gay. Because you're a guy editing guys. That's kind of gay.
Really look at the facts here, alright? We have men editing other men because they think they look good.
Yeah, that is pretty gay, but I want to say zesty.
And I've looked at how these people act and speak too. They worship Marlon like a deity because they like.
Yeah, like they're like praising Hulu, saying he's innocent, which me personally, I think, no offense, he's not innocent. Not trying to get anybody upset. And Marlon, yeah, he's a good-looking guy, but I want to say, oh my gosh. If I saw him in public, I probably would have been like, if I didn't know him, like know that he's a celebrity, not celebrity, but well-known Twitch streamer, slash TikToker, I would have looked at him and been like, oh, he's a good looking guy.
the way that he looks. I don't know about you,
Would have said that in my head though, because if I said that out loud, that's kind of homo.
but that sounds a little sus to me.
Yeah.
You know, if they're taking back shots or not, that's not really my concern. I just had to point it out.
I saw gay, so I said gay.
But these BP people like to throw around the term female gaze. The whole
What is female gaze? Is that like when like females just like female like hanging out around them?
whole goal of BP, I guess, is to capture the female gaze. And they actually do have a calculated way that they measure attractiveness. It's not just, oh, I think this guy looks better. And this is known as PSL. And alongside PSL, they also use the term appeal. Appeal.
PSL. I know what appeal means. You're appealing, more appealing, as a good looking. But I don't know what PSL means. Is that like lower? Like, for example, chapped, I guess? Or is PSL like more the cutie patootie versus appealing? Oh, is PSL like crazy good looking, where it's kind of weird and appeals like a cutie patootie?
It was more just people finding you attractive regardless of your PSL. Now with PSL, this is where we get shit like this. This is what you
Yup. PSL is that.
call a PSL god, but a PSL god wouldn't necessarily have appeal. Because again, look at this shit. So I guess PSL is purely for the male gaze then. My zesty theory is being proven again.
I wouldn't say zesty. I don't know what zesty means, but I've seen my friends joke around and act zesty. So when I see the word zesty, I kind of think of like, I'm not gonna use it as an example, but so that's why I say gay. So I would say yeah, it's kind of gay.
And I find this is no better time than any to really dive into the BP terminology. First word you probably already know, it's
It's female glaze. It's like when women like talk about them and can't stop looking at them.
Chad. These are people that the BP community can collectively agree, you know, look good. So
Chad, there's sub 3, sub 5, LTN, MTN, HTN, Chad Light. Those are the only ones I heard of.
mainly like these three models. And then we have
I would say he's the only good looking one. Chico! Jordan, you're behind. I don't know who he is, but I've seen him before in edits.
Chad Light. What am I talking about?
Yup, Chad Light.
Cunt. But anyways, this is just a little lower. You wouldn't really be considered a Chad, but I don't know if you have to apply for
Wait, is Chad better than Chad Light or is Chad Light better? I always thought Chad Light was better.
Chad status. Is that something that they do? I don't know. But if you're an unidentified attractive person, you're what's known as an unknown slayer. Like
Yo, unknown slayer is when a non-famous or a non-well-known good-looking person, like a random person that just randomly appeared, like somebody in the background perchance, or just a non-well-known person. Like I'm a non-well-known person for as example for non-well-known. Because I only have 24 subscribers. So that's well known, but not that well known.
this random ass kid in the back of this video, he went viral on TikTok for a little bit. People calling him unknown slayer. Another
Yeah, unknown slayer is like when a person that's like your average Joe gets called an unknown slayer because they're good looking, but nobody knows who they are because they're unknown, because they're not like TikTok famous or YouTube famous or etc.
example is this one guy. I just wanted to point it out because of this comment. Nigga said bro is real life Marlon.
Bro, what
Marlon is real though. Are we serious right now?
the fuck is you even talking about, bro?
What the fuck does that mean, bro? I'm telling you, they worship this nigga Marlon like a deity. They don't even consider him real. And if you're the very pinnacle of male attractiveness, you're what's known as a true Adam. And this
True Adam, there we go.
one guy they call a true Aladdin because he's Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
There's not really a pattern there because that's the only example I could find. So maybe there's a different true so-and-so depending on the race. I don't know. And then we have the term high tier normie or HTN for short, which means you're a
Yep, HTN/I tier normal.
really good looking person.
Sub 3 is literally just no other meaning. Sub 3 is sub 5. Mid tier, low tier normie. Mid tier normie. High tier normie. I assume Chad Light? Chad? or Chad Light. Somebody correct me, and then True Adam.
But somebody that's not an actor or model, just missing out on Chad Light.
And kind of really, kind of and kind of out. I don't know if this is in the box of those words, but Unknown Slayer.
Status. There's also mid-tier normie, which is somebody who out of 10 is like a 6 to a 7. I know what I just said. Just be cool, please. Then there's a low-tier normie, which is pretty much just an average-looking person. And then, you know, sub 5, which you know what that means. That's pretty much all the dumbass terminology these niggas use. But we also have the president of Black Pill, Clav. You know,
Clav? There we go. I didn't say clavicular, so what is that? 9 now? Unless I did say clavicular. I don't know.
interesting guy. People call him the insecure final boss.
I mean, he did get bullied into becoming a bully, though. You guys should, like, watch his videos, you know. Not many people that went to his school and openly admitted that they bullied him. Like, the girls, especially. Well, I mean, he was bullied into a book. Not saying I support him, but I'm saying he has a reasonable reason on why he does what he does. Reasonable reason on what he does and why he does it. It's because he got bullied into becoming a bully. No, I'm saying he's always a bully. We all seen him become nicer towards children, or just nicer to older people, or nicer to just random people on the streets, you know. Not necessarily on the streets.
Logs all of you? Yeah, but he's black.
I would say he didn't mean it in that way. I always saw it not that way though. Like, but he's black though. Because I think what he was trying to say is that most of the moggers are morally white like him.
No, he's not.
I've seen black moggers. Oh, and Marlon has confirmed. Yeah, he is part. I don't know why I say African if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did say he's like part African, like by a little though. So he's not black. Because I messed it up too. I messed up black and African. That's race and ethnicity. I can't say it. So I messed that up a lot. Like one time, for example, but I'm not gonna say it. It's not bad, I'm just saying.
Reasonable take. But overall, the whole belief with Black Pill is lookism, which means if you're chopped, people are just gonna treat you worse. Obviously,
not all the time.
People do treat you different depending on how you look. You see how they did Dream? Bro, people who had never heard of him were just flaming him after the face reveal.
That is true. Dream, he's like a 7. Me personally, 3. Why am I rating myself? The hell? How did I get to this point in my life where I'm publicly rating myself? Then I say 3 out of 5. Oh. So what would that be? Like a 7 out of 10 then? If 3 out of 5, 7 out of 10, or is that a 6 out of 10? I don't know. 6.5, maybe 7. If that was like a 10. If I did, I don't know, whatever. Why am I publicly doing this?
Just because he looked a little bit like Rumpelstiltskin. It's really just the angle he recorded it. He's not even chopped for real. See? But you know, the idea of people treating you differently just because of how you look, black pillars just do too much with it.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably.
Charlie Cook was handsome though. You can't lie. No homo. He was handsome. And he got assassinated not because of looks, but because of politics. Would there still be a chance if he got shot if he was like more handsome than he already is? I say would it still stay the same, depending on the person that shot him.
Probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him.
The whole message is just lost to me now. I don't even know what's going on. The belief in this idea is objectively wrong and also lame. Please find a place of employment. Where are you finding this time to edit over people that you have chopped? See, self-improvement and
Him, that's where I'm talking about. Where I've seen black BP people.
of employment. Where are you finding this time to edit over people that
I've seen him before.
Yep.
Him before, because I was like the guy earlier.
you
That's Jordan.
chopped?
Zeta. Cookie King.
See, self
Got his name. I don't know about the guy before him though. Seen him before, forgot his name.
self-improvement
Romulus,
and I
Marlin, and then this
guess
guy.
looks maxing by extension is not necessarily
This is one looks maxer. You can call him that. I hate him. He makes things up like every other person does, but I just never liked him. Like he's so annoying. Thankfully, I don't see his videos on my For You page. I don't even know his username.
a bad thing. And honestly, I believe having deep pockets is more powerful than looking good. Let's take
That is true. That is true. Having a lot of money would probably get you more girls than looking more handsome.
this guy Cuffham, for example. See, I'm not gonna say he's chopped. Let's just let the results speak.
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of
What app is this? Do you think you guys think I can find it? Yo! Is my door locked? Be. Oh, nobody's in here. Yeah, but where's one where I could just do it with my camera? Oh my gosh. Mog Omega. How do you spell Migo? Omegle. What is it? Omago. Is that one? No, I'm embarrassed. Oh, is it gonna kick me out? And it kicked me out. Oh! No, no, no. 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 It blocked me.
your face. We'll give you a score between 0 and 10.
But he has motion and he's pretty financially abundant and he has managed to acquire females. Money and status really has a larger
I never had a girlfriend.
influence on how you look. Am I about to make my own pill? I'ma call that shit purple pill or PP for short. But deep it though.
What is it about?
Elon Musk could really bag more than a broke ass nigga that looks like this. And Elon really built like a Tesla for real. But it doesn't really matter because that 0.7 in his net worth could retire several generations, alright? Yet black pillars still believe looks are everything, you slow ass niggas. So you know, instead of smashing your skull, how about
How do you get that much money?
you get some motion? Looks maxes, black pillars, they're a community and they like to share their knowledge. And the best place to see this in action is Reddit/looks maxing advice. Whatever you do, if you want actual advice, do not look on here. Let's take a look, shall we? 15, male, is it over for me? Nigga in the comments said, you could just be famous.
You could be famous.
Alright.
And it's not crazy that his account is banned. Or deleted. It says deleted.
Bro must have taken PP. That stands for purple pill, by the way. Okay, next.
What is purple pill?
Can I do? Please be honest. Okay, so niggas are trolling. Okay, so the 1 in a billion chance that, okay, the 1 in 0 chance that this is real. It's time to let it go, Unc. Let me try to find some actual serious ones then. Alright, this guy, 28, chronically single, and I know my forehead is huge. Okay, sounds reasonable. His forehead cannot be that bad. Interesting. I'm sure the comments have some helpful suggestions. Shaved head might be the move. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Shave your head. Shave your head. I got told that.
Balance it out with a
Why am I adding myself to this?
light goatee. You evil ass nigga, okay? You know what you're doing, bro. Gain about 30 pounds and you grow into that head. Is that something you can do? You can grow into a head? Tell women you can read minds. Next, bro. Surprisingly, a lot of women are on this subreddit too. I don't think they really reply to posts, but they put a lot of them up. And maybe my black pillars being zesty theory was wrong, because a lot of them put up shots instead of actually giving advice. How big is my forehead? 1 to 10. You know, coming from the last one, you know, I'm gonna give this shit a 1. I think a lot of people in the comments forgot that question though.
Bro, my headphones are dying, bro. Are you serious or not?
Especially fucking Shakespeare over here. I'm captivated by how pretty you are. I would kiss that big forehead. It's not big, just kissable is all.
I mean, we've got a minute left.
I'll give it to you. You're tough, I guess, twin. Shut of the year. And then there's this guy that just said, can I have your number, please?
No.
Yo.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
No,
Whoa, no!
no.
That is not the shot!
That's air, bro. That's straight air. And you know, sometimes even the girls' posts get flamed. You find me attractive. Why? / why not? See, a lot of...
Why not?
No, sometimes even the girls' posts
Why
get
not?
flamed. You find me
Why
attractive.
not? The piercings, whatever. Hair, whatever. Just your eyebrows. I think it would be nice if you look darker. Why am I sound like a looks maxer right now. I sound like Clav. I sound like Clav. More comments and ups. Which it's usually that though. People rarely put ups for things they like. I put a lot of ups, like their likes on TikTok. I sound like Clap right now saying, oh, maybe you should dye your eyebrows.
Active. Why / why not?
Like black.
See, a lot of these comments are just not nice. But me attractive. Why / why not? See, a lot of these comments are just not nice. But one stood out to me. This guy said, you look like you're offended by everything. Honestly, not a bad observation. You can't hate it. Okay, the more I dive down this subreddit, the less I believe it's actually serious. Just look at some of these posts. Is it over for me? 214 male. It's been over for quite some time, Abe. 19 female. How do I improve my looks?
That's literally a dude.
Animation, man. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it there, but you know, message of the vid, take PP, not BP. Bye. Outro has to go.
That's one.
Suggestions for new music would be nice, but for now, it's gonna have to be this.
I almost downloaded it for some reason. Thank you guys for watching, and I had a great time. 9 minutes, and we somehow ended up with 28.